This is your no fluff, no filter February 2026 Phoenix market update. What's hot, what's cooling, where the deals are hiding, and what buyers and sellers need to know right now. I'm going to break down inventory, price trends, builder incentives, and what I'm actually seeing happen on the ground here in the Phoenix metro area. New listing inventory is almost exactly on par with what we saw last January. February is trending slightly lower, and we only have about a week left of the month. So this is something we'll be watching super closely. Now, let's talk about buyer demand. Overall, buyer demand has declined pretty significantly this month, but it varies by city and price point. In the luxury markets, this is not the case. Cave Creek is up, and yes, major car enthusiasts are out in full force right now, looking for things like RV garage, 6, 8, and even 10 car garages. Lots of buyers out there right now for that market. Paradise Valley jumped during Barrett Jackson and waste management events, as it always does. And of course, Scottsdale got a bump at the same time. Peoria is up, definitely gets its overflow from Scottsdale and Cave Creek buyers that are looking for luxury homes, but they want newer homes for less money. Chandler is up, and with inventory only being half of what it should be, it's a little cuckoo out there. Gilbert is also up slightly, barely, and I have my thoughts on Gilbert, but I'll talk about that another time. But slim pickings for homes out there in Gilbert, and it's as a result kind of nutty out there too. Is Gilbert getting overpriced for what you actually get? That still remains. I should be doing that video on my big channel. Queen Creek is up on buyer demand, but has a healthy inventory out there. That is unless you want a 5-bedroom on a single level. That literally does not exist in the town of Queen Creek. And if you're looking for something like that, the nearest is in Gilbert for over 2 million. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Bottom line, buyer demand is dictating the pulse of the market more than the inventory. In mid-2025, about 52.5% of outstanding US mortgages had an interest rate of 4% or below, and about 20% of those were below 3%. Those historically low rates did two things to our market. They ran property values up dramatically, and they froze the resale market for years. We're living that right now in real time. But this is starting to shift. People are moving despite loving their rate because of life events, jobs, family changes, divorce, health. Life eventually wins. And for the first time in many years, mortgages above 6% now outnumber mortgages below 3%. So there's a little bit of a moving, if you would. That is a major shift in the rate profile nationally. And as that continues to balance, markets will normalize further. So if you're waiting for 3% rates to come back, I'm sorry, it's not coming ever. I don't think we're even going to see regularly 4% without buy downs. Like, I just, it's not in the foreseeable future. And if that's what most buyers are waiting for, because we have a lot of things coming up in May, right? We have a new federal chair coming in. Powell's going to be out. Does that mean lower rates? Probably not. Not at least initially. But here's the interesting part. Right now, some national builders are offering 30-year fixed rates in the mid to high threes. That wasn't even available a year ago. Yes, we saw 4.99 and 4.75. And just as fast as those threes, we're getting 3.75 for one of our clients this last week and 3.99s all day long. These programs can disappear at any time. They came in and they will go out. And let me tell you, people that miss this window of opportunity, they're going to be sad. But with that said, let there also be caution. Some newer builders that have entered into our markets are not designing homes that truly work for Phoenix living. Layouts, orientation, outdoor flow. Don't forget, our outdoor lifestyle is part of our living enjoyment. It's actually an extension of our home. We just toured a home
What?
the other day that
So
has
this is what happened.
zero Zero
when you have
balcony
builders from other
patio in the
states.
backyard.
That's all I gotta
Zero.
say.
Yeah.
They miss
I
the
see.
understanding of we
me.
are outdoor lifestyle community, and most of the country doesn't get to enjoy it the way we do.
Right. Oh my
There's
gosh, that's-
no shade at all whatsoever provided with this home.
Wow.
So you are going to be putting in some stuff in the backyard that is not adequate.
They are also using teaser rates out there, and they're adjustable rates. And they're only giving the principal and interest number, not really what the monthly payment are going to be. So let me tell you, what you see out there isn't always what you get. And those beautiful websites, the photos showing the beautiful desert, when they say it looks like this, but it really looks like this. Or how about the community amenities that look ginormous and beautiful and clean, and grass is green and trees, and then you get there and this is what it really looks like.
Yeah, so this is the extent of it. There's really no lounge chairs. I suppose you'd have to kind of bring your own.
Oh, there's not.
I know, right? That's what I mean, like bare minimum.
I'm telling you guys, some of the builders are even advertising mountain views. And yes, I can see those mountain views with my drone in 100 feet in the air, but not as I'm walking around the street. I call this trickery. So here's my message to buyers, okay? Bottom line. Work with an agent who talks about your exit strategy before you even buy. If they don't understand that conversation, interview someone else. If you're payment driven, shopping online alone can be very misleading. We specialize in working backwards, from payment to floor plan, not just price. If you're price driven, the cheapest home is not always the best deal. What will you spend after closing? Backyard landscaping, shade structures, window coverings, other upgrades that are missing? It adds up fast. And please never walk into a new build community without representation. Now, let's pivot real quickly to retirement communities. The average age inside most of these communities is 70 plus. What used to be marketed as 55 plus is quietly evolving. Some are exploring 40 plus concepts. Some are rebranding, like for instance, Sun City Grand is now simply The Grand. Many of the buyers who call us, even if they're retired or planning for retirement, are way too active to enjoy traditional retirement communities. There are fantastic options for people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s who want a lifestyle separate from the screaming kids, but not living amongst their parents' generation. You can't find these easily online, and that's why you need to call us. If you haven't already done so, set up a one-on-one Zoom consultation to talk more about your needs, wants, budget, time frame, and we'll help narrow down that search. Now, let's talk about the rest of the market, single-family homes. This one even surprised me. Cost per square foot has continued to rise, while the overall median price has stayed pretty flat over the last 3 years, right at $495. That tells us something important. Buyers are purchasing smaller homes to get what they're looking for and stay within their budget. And when I looked at the 3-month moving average, buyers are consistently paying more between January and April in Phoenix. These numbers will be reflected in the next coming months, but I always tell the clients this: better inventory in the first quarter, but you typically pay a premium for it. That's the trade-off. All right, so here's the bottom line, guys. Phoenix is not crashing. It's not booming either. It's recalibrating, and luxury is all about negotiating. Retirement is adjusting, and everything in between is being dictated by buyer demand or competition. If you're waiting for 3% to come back, it's not a strategy. If you're trying to time it with the absolute top or bottom, which that's not going to happen either. Prices aren't coming down. Sellers are holding still. The median price is staying still. The only thing that's costing you more money is if you are renting waiting for one of these things. If you're in a home, you're kind of riding that whole thing out, give or take, seller and buyer. You got both sides. You're going to win on one, lose a little on the other. The right move in 2026 isn't about timing the market. It's about understanding your numbers, your entrance and exit plan, and making sure you're buying or selling with intention. If you're relocating to Phoenix or trying to decide what to do next, that's what we do every single day. And as always, no fluff, no filter. Cheryl Willis with EXP. We hope to hear from you soon. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, or weekends, we got your back when moving in and around the greater Phoenix area. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye bye.